Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the False Prophets channel. It's been a long day. NBA legend Kevin Durant is talking some shit. He brought up rappers. He's talking about 50 Cent, and he says that 50 Cent could beat Lil Wayne in a versus battle. Lil Wayne in a versus battle. I feel like this is something that, needs to be talked about, right? Because this last week, I don't know what's been going on this last week, but I feel like people have been dragging Lil Wayne's name through the fucking mud, and I do not like it whatsoever. It's been nuts. Cassidy comes out saying that he's the reason that Lil Wayne wants to rap better. You know what I mean? And now this guy out here is saying that 50 Cent could beat Lil Wayne in a versus battle. 50 Cent, the nigga with one good album. 50 Cent, he says, could beat him with it in a versus battle. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. What is it with bum ass niggas and loving 50 Cent? I swear to God, bro. Like 50 Cent is basically the Pied Piper of bum ass niggas. Like I don't know what it is about 50 Cent as a human being. Maybe it's his personality, maybe it's his bars, but there is something about him that makes niggas who owe child support feel seen. It's ridiculous. I'm sure there's a lot of people right now talking shit about me and being like, oh, Phil, you talking shit about Kevin Durant like he's a bum ass nigga. Oh yeah, you're out here, at your fucking aunt's house. Da da da. Bum ass nigga is not a lifestyle; it's a state of mind. Okay, Kevin Durant is a millionaire and still looks like he works security at Target. Like, and he doesn't even look like he'd be like the cool security guard. Kevin Durant looks like the type of nigga who would pat you down even after you showed him a receipt. Like that guy, the one who goes above and beyond, the one who's chasing you all the way to your car in the parking lot because he thinks that you may have put a Starburst in your pocket. That's the type of nigga that Kevin Durant is. Kevin Durant looks like the type of nigga that would be a doorman at a building, and he would show tenants pictures of how much money he used to make when he was still in the streets. That's what Kevin Durant looks like. He's a bum ass nigga. And there's so many bum ass niggas that are offended. I know you're offended, and that's fine. This is something that needs to be talked about, I think, when it comes to hip hop. It doesn't matter how much the streets love something, bro. At the end of the fucking day, a hit is a hit is a hit is a hit. Impact is impact is impact is impact. Okay? Things go beyond just straight up Project Corners, bro. Like, I swear to God, people have you thinking the most non-existent nigga is the biggest legend in the world, and he's not shit, bro. It's insane, man. I mean, shit, we were just talking about Jim Jones, talking shit about Pusha T and how Pusha T is not in his top 50 because he doesn't hear anybody bumping Pusha T in the hood. It's like, bro, I don't hear anybody bumping you in the hood. All these young kids is listening to is Dirk, bro. They're listening to Youngboy. They're definitely not listening to Jim Jones. And if anything, they're only listening to We Fly High. That's one song, dog. That is one song. I guarantee they have Daytona on a nonstop loop, bro. It's fucking ridiculous, man. People need to grow the fuck up. A lot of people, it's like their brain only stays from when they were like 15 years old. You feel me? And I feel like that really messes with how they process like the meaning of music and the impact of certain artists. Like, how could you even say that 50 Cent could beat Lil Wayne in a versus? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Are you serious? Like, and listen, I'll cop to it. Like, I'll be real. If we're talking about people in the adolescence and what artists they used to listen to, I didn't like Lil Wayne or 50 Cent when I was a kid, bro. I really didn't, but at the same time, I was such a big fan of rap, and I like them now, You know what I mean? I listen to their catalogs now, but I even at the time as a kid, though, I was more into like Little Brother. I was into Black Star. I was into Wu-Tang Clan. I was into more like the classics like Rakim, NWA. Like, that's what I was really into. And I came up in the Southern Snap era, lean with it, rock with it. 50 Cent was coming out, all these different, and I hated every single bit of it. But even then, I realized the type of impact that these people were having and how meaningful it was to the general hip hop community. And when you're talking about 50 Cent and Lil Wayne, I mean, Lil Wayne just simply dwarfs him in every single aspect. That's not to say that 50 didn't have shit on lock, bro. I mean, bro, 50 had his own designer wife beaters, bro. 50 Cent changed the way people were fully dressing, not just how they wore things, but the format in which things were worn. Like, once he came out, wife beaters changed. They started having that little shit that he had, that weird design that he had. Before then, that never even existed. He was on his shit. I'm not trying to shit on him, but you really have to understand that Lil Wayne was a different type of nigga. Like, Lil Wayne pretty much single-handedly brought back dreads into the hip-hop community, because before that it was Busta Rhymes, and then after Busta it kind of faded. This nigga brought all that back, and honestly it hasn't left. Every one of your hottest fucking rappers now has dreads, bro. That's just a fact. That's just how it is. If you're a drill rapper, you have dreads, and that's cuz of Wayne, bro. That's cuz of Wayne. People like, bro, to think that 50 Cent and Lil Wayne, and I don't, listen, 01 to 03 was wild, bro. I mean, 50 Cent back then, it was crazy. He did take over. I can't say that he did not take over, but so did Lil Wayne at his time, when we were going to say about, 05 to fucking 2012. How many more years is that? You see what I'm saying? How many more years is that? How many more classic albums did that man have? You have the Carter 2 and the Carter 3. Plus The Block Is Hot and all those other mixtapes that he was putting in. Plus No Ceilings, bro. I mean, come the fuck on. I mean, like, I'll put it this way. 50 Cent, like, was somebody that I didn't like when I was younger. And just as I got older and kind of became more curious, I had to go back into his catalog. Lil Wayne was somebody that I didn't like when I was younger, but simply because of his constant work ethic and how much material he was putting out, his songs kind of beat me over the head and forced me to get into his catalog, and then I realized I liked it. Lil Wayne put the entire hip-hop culture into a chokehold. You couldn't get away from liking Lil Wayne, bro. That's just how it was, and this is from somebody who was vehemently against all that type of shit. I didn't like any of those types of dudes. I was a Kanye dude before it was cool to like Kanye. I was a college dropout type nigga. You know what I mean? I was different. I was trying to listen to Talib and all that shit. I was not about either one of these guys, but the one of the two that forced me to listen was Wayne. You know what I mean? And once I started getting into him, it was like, oh, this nigga is nice. This nigga is nice. And then you have to realize, once again, his impact. And I feel like I've said that 50 times in this entire video, but that shit is real, bro. I mean, think about it. 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, he didn't just make it his own career. He birthed an entire family tree of hip-hop culture. From Lil Wayne, not only did you have the Hot Boys and everything and what they created together and, bling bling. Because Lil Wayne, you now have Drake and Nicki Minaj, and because you have Drake, you now have The Weeknd and Future. Nicki just partnered with Ice Spice. That's a huge thing. His talent was such a high level of talent that it trickled down all the way down to these other people that are now colossal, to the point where the two of them in a way have overshadowed Wayne and have had a longer reign than Lil Wayne has ever had. Drake is so solidified. The nigga is making house music. Who is 50 Cent giving us? Tony Yayo? Listen, Many Men is good. 21 Questions is great. You know what I mean? And all that type of shit. That's all entertaining. But come on, dude. Like, Go DJ. I'm a Soldier. A Millie. Mrs. Officer. Dr. Carter. Mr. Carter. I mean, there's so many. Prom Queen. How to Love. Forever with Drake and fucking Kanye and Eminem. I mean, bro, let's stop playing. Like, Lil Wayne is on Mount Rushmore, bro. And that's not saying that 50 Cent doesn't have a statue somewhere in the town square of hip hop, but he's not Mount Rushmore, bro. He's not Mount Rushmore in any way, shape, or form. I think that's enough ranting for today. Let me know if you guys agree. Sound off in the comments about how you feel. I want to know what everybody was listening to when they were a kid, and if sometimes these things make you biased as well. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love you guys. This has been False Prophets Clips. Peace.